and to the victims of 9/11. TJ Winnick, ABC News, New York.
The death of bin Laden has had a huge effect on those who spent time picking up the pieces at Ground Zero. Newswatch 6's Ryan Coyle talked with the Monroe County man who volunteered his efforts in New York in the days right after that attack, and he joins us now with his story. Ryan?
Yeah, Julie, the death of Osama bin Laden means a lot to many Americans, but even more to people like James Hagner, a man who saw the devastation firsthand. James Hagner, now of Pocono Township near Tannersville, remembers 9/11 well. The volunteer firefighter was at Ground Zero just hours after planes hit the towers.
It was a nightmare. You know, I never experienced anything like that in my life, you know, and you couldn't see nothing and you couldn't hardly breathe. And he was just praying to God that he would find somebody alive.
Now with bin Laden dead, Hagner feels some justice has finally been served.
It's a closure for me, you know, and I know there's many people out there that feel the same way as me, you know. The Americans, as the United States as a whole, we didn't give up, you know, and you know, they did what they had to do. It might have taken 10 years, but they got the job done, and that's what matters.
But he's quick to point out the dangers that still exist.
There's so many of them, you know, we don't know what's their next step, you know. Are they going to retaliate for what we did to him?
Hagner spent 42 days combing the rubble at Ground Zero and now faces mounting medical problems.
I'm on the treatments 4 or 5 times a day, and it's a mess. You know, it's too much meds, and you know, I'm hoping I stick around for my children.
He's even helped with the building of the Freedom Tower in New York before moving out here with his family in February. Through the death of bin Laden, Hagner hopes a strong sense of patriotism returns.
They meant something back then, but it just seems like it's not there anymore. You know how everybody came together as one.
And Hagner did say seeing the crowds gathered at the White House, Ground Zero, and other places across the country last night and today may mean that pride may be on its way back, Julie.
All right, Ryan Coyle, thanks for that report tonight. A family